And we're back, and we're gonna see if Phoenix is stupid or not.
That's already been established.
You know what? That's fair. And as you can see, this is my entire health bar.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Whatever.
The audience can read it, because again, they can pause. So.
Yeah.
No, then, what is this important evidence that you must show to the court?
So this is something that the audience has not yet seen.
It's something new. But we've already established that he was choked to death, so is that...
I feel like it should be the autopsy report, because then it's like, hey...
Strangled with a scarf? Sorry, Wright, but this time, you're bluffing, dude, you... Really?
Okay. Well,
What?
I'm gonna save here because it's just slightly closer.
Yeah.
Oops. Well, I think again we're a bit ahead of what the game thinks we should know, maybe. So we have to think stupid right now.
Right. Okay. So.
Well, that's not really relevant.
Nope. And we're trying to prove that the knife is...
Well, no, we're just... Right now, Edgeworth is like, hey, show us evidence that maybe...
Show us new evidence that the knife is not connected to the murder, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's something the court has not yet seen, correct?
Correct.
They've seen this crime photo, haven't they?
Yes. Wait. No, actually, I don't think they have, because the detective gave that to us.
That wasn't it.
Oh, because the music stops?
No, it's because Edgeworth.
It says no?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, would the judge say something if it's...
I don't...
Probably because I... Yeah.
Yeah. What about this? I don't know why I thought that.
The ticket?
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's because we didn't talk about the press conference yet, but...
Actually, we did very briefly, because we're talking about how in the time frame between...
Oh, yeah, you're right.
award show and the press conference is when he was killed, so, I mean, that's kind of irrelevant.
Maybe... But
Adrian?
Why? But why? I'm trying to think how the game wants me to think right now.
Yeah.
Because obviously we're having difficulty because we already are thinking too far ahead. So, if we didn't know what we already know, what would we be thinking right now? That's hard to...
Alright, so, reeling it back.
Mm-hmm.
So, start of the case, we went through and we know that he was stabbed with a knife. And we're presuming that he was alive. So we go through all this, and it turns out that the knife didn't belong to him, so it was not premeditated. It belonged to Gaywater Hotel. He was... The autopsy report specifically says he was choked to death and then stabbed, right?
Yes. Is it the wine glass, maybe? Because it's been untouched? Even though the room was all messy?
Is that it? Oh my god!
Oh, okay.
How is this relevant?
Because if he was strangled to death and then there's a struggle, then why wasn't the wine glass knocked over?
Because it was on the other side of the room.
No, it was right next to him. It was in the crime photo.
Yeah, I guess so. Pure luck that it wasn't knocked over?
Or it was staged to look like a struggle, but they forgot to knock the wine over.
They staged a struggle? I mean, I guess since this whole thing is set up very intricately, okay, that actually makes sense. And then, but then why would they be so careless as to leave a wine glass there just untouched?
That's the question.
Why would they even bother to go get the wine and pour it in the first place? It's not even wine, it's fucking fruit juice.
I don't know, man. But we got it right. We got it right.
Yeah.
I know. Listen, I think it's just because we already know too much.
I know.
If we didn't know what we already knew, then this might make more sense right now.
Maybe. Anyway, this is a wine glass, is it not?
Please look at the photo of the crime scene one more time. The scene is a mess because of the victim's struggle against his assailant. The vase is broken, his makeup is all over the floor. These are all things that were at one point sitting on top of the dresser.
Well, yes, I see your point.
However, this glass that is sitting on top of the dresser is mysteriously untouched. The only thing that had not fallen over, along with everything else, is this wine glass. This piece of evidence is more than enough strange to warrant further consideration.
That's why it was new evidence to the court, because, oh yeah, it's irrelevant, so why would we need to bring it up? Well, Phoenix, you want to be this stupid? Here you go.
Yeah, alright.
The fact that I had to work through all of that is annoying, because, Phoenix, how are you this...
Well, anyway.
Puzzles for toddlers. And even then, they struggle.
Well, what do you all have to say?
Well, yes, it is a little peculiar.
Yes, isn't it? I thought it was.
You can stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes of yours now. Mr. Edgeworth. What is it, Your Honor? Your opinion? You don't need my opinion. Because there is no such special meaning to that glass.
What?
It's safe to say that the glass was set there after the crime took place. By the person who discovered the body, Adrian Andrews, for example. She could have easily been so shocked that she set the glass down without thinking. That does sound very plausible. Mr. Wright?
Could Miss Andrews really have set that glass down without thinking? If I appear weak here, the trial is over. Because think about it, if she came in, saw even if she was holding the wine glass, it's behind the body for one. She comes in, sees the body, then
Well, I mean, no, because if you're coming into the door on the right-hand side, technically, so if the body's right there, the dresser is this here, so she could run up, whenever, set it down and, be trying to, see if he's alright, because, all she sees is the stab wound.
I mean, I guess. I don't think...
Or that she, figures out that he's dead because she, touches the body or, feels for a pulse or something and, runs out of the room screaming.
Maybe. It just seems weird that she would, go around the body to set the glass down.
Well, no, because, again, the body is not necessarily in front of the dresser. The dresser's in front...
Right, but she has to walk past the body at least to set it down.
No, if she was coming in from the bedroom, yeah. But coming in through the front door, no, because you'd meet the dresser and then to the side.
Here, let me pull up the crime photo real quick. Hold down. See, the door is over there, right?
Right, so she could come in around to the corner here, past the, because there's, a seat, right here-ish, or the sofa. So she would come around, see, and, set it down. And then she would, she would have to go around the guitar case and everything, because I forgot that was there. I thought that was over here behind him-ish.
Yeah.
Or I thought there was more of a gap there for her to be able to come through without having to... Okay, alright.
Alright, well anyway, if I appear weak here, the trial is over.
I mean, even so, this is it's such a pointless endeavor. I mean, I feel like if this were a D&D game or something, Miles is here just okay, yes, guys, it was a throwaway thing. Don't even why are we still?
Yeah, it's like
And Phoenix is just sitting here it's what my character would do, man.
It's you walk into a tavern and see a giant buff orc with leather armor and spikes popping out, who looks like he's really troubled about something, and who else is in the bar? I don't know, a dwarf named Greg. I talked to Greg.
Right?
Yeah.
In the corner, there's some a couple of gypsy people. I want to go dance with them. What?
Well, what about this NPC that clearly I I just mentioned...
He's tall, gruff-looking. He gently rubs his beard as he speaks to the barkeep about something.
Gypsies.
But,
The gypsies.
the barkeep, he recognizes you. Ah, yes, Nick, come over.
I ignore the bartender to dance with the gypsies.
Why?
Yeah. I can look for my proof later.
What proof?
For now, I should trust my instinct and point with certainty.
Then just might fall for it if you're thought-provoking enough.
The defense would like to challenge the prosecution's theory. We would like to see something that proves that it was Miss Andrews who set that cup on the table.
You've turned the situation on its head yet again, as usual.
Really? Because I'm kind of just bullshitting. But, I mean, if you say so, Judge.
Alright, sorry, did you say something first?
No. I didn't say anything.
Right. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any proof to back up your claim?
There's no way he has any. He's just bluffing like I'm doing.
Unlike Mr. Wright, I never say anything unless I have the evidence to support it.
What?
You are not thinking hard enough today, right? Clearly.
Right.
Did you think this wine glass escaped my notice?
Then...
Of course it has been thoroughly inspected. For fingerprints.
Fingerprints?
There were only one set of fingerprints left on this wine glass. Only one? Well, whose were there? They were not the victims nor the defendants. Rather, they were of one Adrian Andrews.
What?
This is why I said that the person who had discovered the body had left it there. Are we done here, Mr. Wright?
I can't believe I fell into another trap.
Phoenix! Ah! Miss Andrews was probably holding the glass when she went to see Mr. Corda. But upon seeing his dead body, she was stunned and set the glass down on the dresser.
Wouldn't she have seen his dead body from as soon as she entered the room? Did she really need to get that close to, be like, oh, wait, he's dead? Put glass down.
I mean, maybe she was freaking out, because she had just been running around for the past 20 or 30 minutes or whatever, looking for, making sure everything's set and everything with a sudden press conference that kind of popped up out of nowhere. Or caught everybody unawares anyway. Because, even Walt was saying that, it seemed to kind of come out of nowhere. Because it was so sudden. Mm-hmm. So she's running around trying to make sure everything's okay and everything and doing that. And she's like, okay, yeah, Matt's taken care of. She comes over, Mr. Corda, hey, I hope you got the notice.
Yeah, maybe she's looking at her notes or something as she's walking towards him,
right,
not really paying attention.
Yeah,
or whatever.
she's just strolling in or whatever. Or maybe the door was unlocked or something. So she's, Mr. Corda, your appointment is at Mr. Corda?
Yeah,
she walks over and maybe checks him because maybe it's some sort of weird method acting thing he's going with.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, there's a couple of other explanations of when I could go for just because the glass belongs to her doesn't mean it's significant anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. What you just said makes a lot of sense. Now do you see, right? You can't change any part of my scenario as it explains everything all too well. I've thought long and hard this past year about what it means to be a prosecutor. And from here on out, I will show you the answer I have come to discover. Well, wait a second. Mr. Edgeworth. I think the prosecution has provided enough evidence for me to enter my verdict. Unfortunately, I cannot allow you to pass judgment yet. The prosecution has yet another witness we would like the court to hear from.
Another witness?
Yes. Bailiff, please bring in the next witness.
Whoa, wait, Edgeworth. The judge just said he's ready to convict. I mean, I'm not complaining, but this seems unnecessary.
It's not the truth. That's why. I'm not trying to convict him. I'm trying to prove that... Don't be on their side, man! Come on, you're supposed to be better than this!
I'm sorry, it's just Edgeworth, it's confusing me, because, I mean, we want a guilty verdict, don't you? And you're about to get it.
Phoenix, no. No, I'm not just looking to make him guilty. I'm here to find the truth.
Oh, like what I'm trying to do.
Yes. Yes. Finally! Yes.
Right.
That's what causes him to cry. What in the world is Mr. Edgeworth thinking? Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation. Witness, your name and occupation, please.
Gotcha! Gotcha.
I wonder what happened to the calm composure he had earlier.
Oh, Edgy boy, it's been what? A year since we last met, hasn't it? You should be more happy to see me.
I saw the report with her testimony, but who knew that under that helmet was the Wicked Witch of the witness stand?
I tell you, this time I know what I'm supposed to do. So today, I'm going to tell you anything and everything. Even things that don't have to do with that terrible crime.
Miss Witness, that terrible crime is all this court needs to know.
Oof. Shush, I'm talking to my dear Edgy Wedgie right now.
What are you guys going ugh and oof about? It's a toy gun. It's a toy ray gun. It's not hitting you with anything.
Is this making sound and going or lighting up a little?
Yeah. The judges are like, oh,
I think
I've been
I think
shot.
Edgeworth was like, I can't believe.
Right, but the judge is like, I've been shot. Wait, no, I haven't.
The lasers, they have not entered my body. Continue, yes.
Right.
I'm perfectly normal and safe and not, silly.
I'm going to have some of these breadsticks. Do you want some?
I need pizza.
There's no pizza, but there's pasta.
Is that your pasta?
Yes, but you can have it.
Thank you.
I'm only really interested in the breadsticks right now.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna eat this whole thing.
That's fine. You know what? Take it. It's just been kind of sitting in my room. Nah, that one's empty. Okay.
For how long?
A day or two.
It seems fine. Okay.
I'm sorry. Anyway.
Anyway.
Don't interrupt us, Gramps.
Well, you still have to read.
Just about. Needs a little bit of water. Needs to be heated up. The noodles are
Well, we
stiff.
can do that between episodes.
Yeah. No. Please, by all means, interrupt her, please. Anyway, witness, your name and testimony, please.
It's true what they say, but youth are hot-headed nowadays. Not that I mind at all, Edgy. Now then, what should I start with?
The witness was on security detail at the hotel on the night of the murder. Is this correct, Miss Oldbag?
It was a great job being able to see my dearie Juan. It was almost too much for my little heart to handle.
You mean you were a fan of the victim?
Look, everyone is crazy over that Angrad, saying he's cute in a fresh way or something. But not me. I wouldn't say anything so silly. After all, I have no interest in a little child like him. I'm only interested in a real man, Juan Corina.
But those two are the same age.
Anyway, as I was saying, I was pacing in front of his room that night.
Very well. Please tell the court that what you witnessed on the night of the murder.
Leave it to me, Edgy Poo. Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around in the hallway in front of his room. There was something I was interested in finding out, you know. Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming off poor Juan's room. It was on guard. Not on guard. He was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room.
So Mr. Ongar came out of the victim's room. Either she's lying, or she saw somebody in Ongar's costume.
Second verse, same as the first.
Now put me on a plane so I can put myself in a hearse.
See? It has to be him. He's the murderer.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Miss Oldbag, what was your post on that night?
The lobby. I was supposed to help set up the stage for that trifling show. But I refused to help, I'll have you know. It was for that lead-headed samurai show. Heh, I even took out a few of the nails.
Maybe it's a good thing that the show didn't go on.
Right?
Yeah.
Sounds like I almost would have died either way. Shit.
Yeah.
Damn, old dad, calm the fuck down.
Goodness.
Besides, that manager with the glasses seemed to be working hard at it without me. So I thought I'd take a break and spread my wings a little.
And that's when you went to the hangout around the victim's door?
That's disturbing.
Yeah.
There was something oh yeah.
Something you were interested in? And just what was that?
It's some little thing I could just go around telling everyone, you know. It's top secret between me and Juan. Ah, and Angie Poo, of course.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is this thing she was interested in?
I have no idea. I despise gossip, Your Honor.
Gossip?
But should it prove relevant, we can always have it appended to her testimony later. It looks like we should enforce it right now.
And did the witness stay in the vicinity of the victim's door the entire time?
Oh? Then would you tell us the number of people who went in and out of Mr. Corrida's room?
I have no idea. I wasn't born, so I could count things for those who didn't pay attention to class. That's why ever since I turned 20, I quit keeping track of how old I really am.
Yes, well, that would explain why your age was not included in the report.
Is it really?
Nope, it's just question mark, question mark, question mark.
Wow, it really is. Okay.
In any case, the witness then saw someone, correct? Wait, don't we have her age from the first one? It was like 56 or something?
I don't know, I don't remember.
Neither do I. Oh no. That's when... Oh,
yeah, sorry.
There.
Who in the world was that?
I'm not allowed to say. This sort of information is to be carefully guarded from the masses, Sonny. The man that came out of Juan's room. He was...
Yes, he was.
Ah! I'm too scared. I can't say his name out loud.
No, what I wouldn't give to have Francisca's whip right now.
Well, I guess I could tell you, since he was such a bad boy anyway.
I think if Francisca was on the stand, was prosecutors of Edgeworth, old dad would be dead right now. You think her fragile body can handle the whippings?
Especially more than, like, maybe a handful. Like, more than 3, maybe 4. I don't know if she could take it.
Yeah. You saw my client? Are you sure about that?
Yesy.
Really?
Annoying brat. When I say I saw someone, I saw that person.
Why do I get a sense of deja vu?
Ah.
Maybe to avoid a repeat of last year, I should delve into that a bit further.
Person's face.
Please, tell the court about the man's face in more detail.
You don't need me to tell you about his face. That soft, gentle look in his eye and his effeminate lips. His right eye covered by his silky hair. His sparkling, shiny teeth.
His teeth were shining?
Oh, well, he's shining all around in this week's pinup poster, dearie.
This week's pinup? Why do you... I mean, I don't care how he looks in the week's issue. Please say on what we saw that night.
What? On-guard's face is the same no matter where it is, you know, you whippersnapper.
So, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just now important or relevant in any way?
Yeah, because she didn't see his face.
Well, she didn't say that she didn't see it, though, which is... She kind of beat around that bush.
Maybe it's the thing we don't need to press right now. Right? Or, no, it was the other thing about, how many people she saw isn't what we need to press, right?
I don't...
I think it's important because she didn't say specifically whether or not she saw his face, and I think that's, like, the key component.
I'll try it. Of course it was important, Your Honor.
Objection! Then perhaps you would like to point out what part of that testimony was important.
You don't really have to put it in a way to get me to say.
Yes, I do.
Mr. Wright, there is something much more valuable than a person's pride, and that is time. Please don't waste this court's precious time with worthless questions.
Yes, Your Honor. I think I just wasted his good favor.
She may not remember things or be mistaken here and there, but I don't think she's lying.
That's bad for us. Really bad.
And that's how the human mind is.
It also has the tendency to jump off topic. She's strayed onto a few interesting side topics this time too, hasn't she? But that's what makes her a sweet old lady, right?
That's because you're not the one who has to question her.
Oh, that was correct.
No, it wasn't.
No?
Because we didn't get anything from it.
But we also didn't,
We didn't take damage, but we also didn't get anything. So it was kind of neutral.
Oh. Okay. Weird. I thought that was definitely like... I thought it was actually going to be like, okay, fine, which part of it actually was incorrect or whatever. I didn't realize it was... what the person would... Because it was a gold knife, maybe? But we already proved that...
Well, if it was supposedly Matt coming out, he would have already done the stabbing, right?
Right.
So, that wouldn't be relevant.
And if it was Adrian instead... But wait, why would she be in the costume? To look like... No, she said that she saw Matt.
She said she saw Matt, yes, but she also, like I said, she also said she saw Will.
Right, so, and it was just a costume, so... Wouldn't the face be the marker that, like, no, she didn't see Matt, just a costume because it was the mask?
But again, she beat around the bush, so we gotta be more specific.
So, is it... Would he be... What he was carrying? Because I imagine he'd probably be carrying his spear instead of the guitar. Maybe that's the big
There
piece?
is no spear in this. The spear was in the one with Will.
The spear was in the Matt's room because that's his, like, signature weapon.
But he wouldn't be carrying it, because that's not relevant.
I mean, it wasn't... If he takes it with him to the... Oh, wait, there's no guitar for him to be carrying out anyway, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. So...
Besides, the guitar belonged to Juan, not Matt.
Right, so if theoretically...
He even did bring it, why would Matt be holding it?
Right. Maybe the assassin carried it off for some reason. But no, it wasn't even there in the first place. So
Yeah.
no point even thinking that.
Anyway, please tell the court about what the man's clothes were in more detail.
Sorry, trying to think stupidly about this. And
I understand.
It's like a pendulum. Either it's too far this way or it's too far this way. There's no...
Yeah. We can't think too stupid, but we also can't think too smart.
Right. What a troublesome man you are, really. As if something like that matters.
But it does.
Now what was it? Oh yes, it was that thing.
What thing?
That gaudy thing he's always wearing, that racing jacket.
Well, that's not helpful. He was wearing that at the detention center, too.
That thing's meant for nothing but seducing women out of their pantaloons. Humph, men.
Right.
So, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just now important or relevant? No, because he was in costume the whole time.
Well...
Right?
Yeah, but,
Or he was supposed to be?
He was supposed to be, but if he was not in costume, that actually is very bad for our case. If she actually saw him not in costume.
Why wouldn't he be in costume, though, if he was supposed to be getting ready for the press conference? Then again, it was just sprung on everybody, and unless he was told to maybe dress in costume by Adrian, maybe he wouldn't...
Maybe I come back to this, and... Maybe...
We don't bring it up right now, I guess?
Maybe. I mean, I'm trying to weigh my options, see if this gets me anything. Okay, no it doesn't. Okay, so save here, because clearly it has something to do with this. Whoops.
If anything, she would have seen... Wouldn't she have seen Lotta, too? Because Lotta's supposed to be hanging around as well, trying to get the,
Yeah, but that's not one of the options.
I guess.
This is the only one I haven't clicked on yet. What was that man you saw carrying?
In which hand? His right or his left? Ah, now this is a real mess. I mean, I can't be expected to answer such a vague question.
Indeed. Please be more specific with your question, Mr. Wright.
What? Sorry. What was the man you saw carrying in his right hand?
Ah, he wasn't carrying anything in that hand.
Then how about his left?
Empty.
Okay. Hi, Craig.
But is he coming?
It's like 10:30. Are you supposed to take him to work?
No, hold on. 6 messages.
What? Is he hungry?
Yes.
Son of a bitch!
He just picked 2 he sent 2 emojis of burgers, and then went, please. And then, because I had my phone muted.
Right.
For recording.
Yeah.
So then he just like sticks his head in the door, points at his phone, and then slowly closes it.
Oh my god, Greg, you cryptic fuck. I thought it was a cat one again, because I thought I saw Eagle, because it was a little bit of like
No.
Picture White down there. I was like, oh, Eagle wants in.
No, it's just him wanting food.
Also, I forgot that the door was actually closed, not like cracked or anything. So.
Yeah.
Oops.
Well, this is all about
Anyway.
nothing.
So, Mr. Wright, was this?
No, yeah, sure. Of course it was important. Why was it important?
You don't really have to put it that way, Mr. Wright. And this time, please don't waste.
Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing, and because that's
And say that it's not important, or
no, and say that it is because, or like the last thing.
you just said
No, the clothes. I just said the clothes weren't important, but
Yeah.
I said it wasn't important, but maybe it is important.
The clothes?
I don't know. This is the only thing that I said wasn't important. Yes, but then you're gonna be like,
So it's what he looks like is not
hold
important.
on, load.
I'm very confused
because
now.
that was different dialogue. Okay, let's find this out because that was different dialogue.
Okay. You see, really annoying brat.
Versus
Okay.
clothes. We already read all this.
Right, and we're saying it is important what
Yes.
he's wearing.
This seems like the right answer. I'm gonna
Okay.
save,
All right. Yes.
and then we're gonna go get food. And in the next episode.
Oh, he did it! He fucking did it!